Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you love the idea of stepping out of your front door and being a walk away from all the best that a city has to offer, chances are you've considered purchasing a condo. With the benefits of homeownership and community amenities, but without the hassle of maintaining a yard or keeping up with home repairs, condos can be widely appealing, especially in the heart of the city. But purchasing a condo isn't exactly like buying a single-family home. I'm Joe Nelson of Nelson Home Group, Kansas City's highest rated real estate team on Google. And today I'm going to share with you the top 3 mistakes buyers make when purchasing a condo and how you can avoid them. Let's get right to it. In the past 3 years, condos in the Kansas City metro have taken an average of 29 days to sell once hitting the market at an average price of roughly $260,000. Compare that to the average 33 days on market for single-family homes, which, by the way, is trending at about 41 days for 2024 so far, and at about the same average price. Condos are growing in popularity in Kansas City with a resale value that rivals single-family homes. Now, keep in mind that in terms of sheer units, there are many more single-family homes sold around Kansas City than condos, since the metro covers a huge amount of land. That said, percentages don't lie. You can see that equity in condos is keeping in lockstep with single-family homes. So, if you've considered purchasing a condo unit, but we're worried about the resale value later on, I hope that puts your mind at ease. All that said, the home buying process for condominiums, while similar, isn't a carbon copy of the process for single-family homes. Condos have a unique considerations that a lot of people don't think of when making their first condo purchase. The first mistake I see buyers make is not finding out if a condo is warrantable or non-warrantable before making an offer. It can be extremely difficult to get financing for a non-warrantable condo. This is because of the increased risk to lenders. For a condo to be warrantable, it can't be part of a timeshare, and half or more of the units must be owner-occupied, with the community contributing at least 10% of its annual budget to its reserve each year. If it doesn't meet these requirements, it won't be approved for financing by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, the FHA, or VA. If the condo is to provide short-term rentals, it won't be warrantable. If more than 10% of its units are owned by a single person or entity, it isn't considered warrantable. Other disqualifiers include a high percentage of delinquency on association dues, the community itself being involved in a litigation, and using more than a quarter of the space for commercial purposes. Now, that doesn't mean you can't purchase a condo that is non-warrantable, but to do so, you'll need to plan to pay for it in cash or find a rare lender willing to give you a loan, and it will probably not have the most favorable terms. If you do plan to finance a condo, make your lender aware of which community you plan to purchase in so they can verify if the loan can be secured before you make an offer. You can also visit the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development's website for a list of FHA-approved condominium. Okay, so the second mistake I see buyers make. Sometimes they're trying to buy a condo as an investment property, but without first making sure that the condo even allows for rentals. Unlike a single-family home, a condo is subject to more rules of the community. If the community wants to retain their warrantability, it's going to throw a wrench into your plans to make it an Airbnb, for example. Most condos in Kansas City will not allow for short-term rentals, and some won't even allow for long-term rentals. If you find a condo you're interested in buying, your agent should be able to track down and provide for you the declarations, covenants, and restrictions for the community so that you know ahead of time if your investment plans will work out. These will also include what the community dues are used for, amenities and services provided, and restrictions on what you can do with the unit once purchased. While some communities have these documents posted online to their website, it's a bit tougher to get a hold of them for many. Lean on your agent. They can often get these documents directly from the listing agent or through connections with their trusted title company. Make sure you have the chance to read the condo's covenants and restrictions before placing an offer. Another big mistake condo buyers make is failing to check on the financial status of the condo association. You need to know before buying the unit if something goes wrong in the building, How much are you responsible for? Will the tenants all divide the cost in the form of an assessment? How much does the HOA have in reserves? You also need to know the financial state of the unit you're purchasing. Does the current seller have any fees or assessments that aren't yet paid? Will those be reconciled at closing, or will any outstanding balance or assessments be transferred to you as the new owner? It is vitally important to avoid hidden fees like this surprising you at the finish line. So make sure you ask the questions. Again, your agent can help research this information for you or find the right person with the association who can answer these questions. Another way to help avoid hidden expenses, secure a resale certificate. Now, Missouri law requires a condominium seller to provide one to the buyer. The certificate is signed by the members of the HOA board of directors, and it clearly lays out common monthly expenses assessments, whether one is due and unpaid and what it is for, other fees that are or are not payable by unit owners, any capital expenditures they may be anticipating, and an amount in reserves, if there are any unsatisfied judgments against the association, and so on and so on. This will give you a good picture of the financial status of the association you're joining. Along these lines, the Kansas City Regional Association of Realtors has a dedicated seller's disclosure for condominiums specifically. This disclosure serves to remind sellers of all the material facts they need to let you as the buyer know before the sale so that you can make an informed decision. Even when the unit is being sold as is, always ask for certificates and disclosures. Okay, so not to sound like a broken record, but I think you know what I'm going to advise to you here. When you're buying a condo, just like when you're buying a single family home, it is so crucial for you to have a trusted real estate agent who knows what they're doing. We know to ask these questions, look for these disclosures, and we can advocate for you on any information that isn't waiting for you at the front of the listing. If you're interested in a list of current condos for sale in the Kansas City Metro right now, make sure to comment condos in KC down below, and so we will message you that list directly. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for a new Kansas City real estate or lifestyle video every single Friday. And as always, if you're looking to make a move in the Kansas City area, make sure to text or call me. My number is on the screen and in the description box below. Let us be your Kansas City real estate experts. See you next time.